And then verse 25, not giving up meeting together, right? It says, not giving up meeting together as some are in the habit of doing. We are meant to live this life together in fellowship. Where do you go to worship? Where is your church body? I attend at a Calvary Chapel, Adirondack Christian Fellowship. It's in Saratoga Springs, New York. That is my place of worship. That is where I go to be refueled. That is my home church. And I am involved in that home church. We are not called to watch online and let this be our only church. What we're doing right now in studying the Bible in depth is awesome. It is outstanding, but it does not replace gathering together in fellowship. Why is that? Because you need other people in your life to encourage you, but also to spur you on in a good way to keep you going. And then when you fall astray, you have those people that you can call on and count on and say, hey, I'm struggling here. Can I talk to you about something? If you only exist in your relationship with God online through watching videos and that's it, you're missing a huge element of the Christian life. And we are called to live in community with others and be involved in our churches. And that's what this is talking about. It's not talking about being involved in a church to the extent that if you miss for 2 weeks, nobody notices. Right? And there are those churches that are so big, you can come in and you can simply be a consumer. You can come in and sit down and say, okay, what do you got for me today? And then as soon as it's done, you leave. You're the last one in. You're the first one out. You don't engage in any element. That's not how we're supposed to live. We're supposed to live in community, gathering together to strengthen. Satan intentionally goes after the stray sheep. The wolf, when they go after the pack of sheep, they go after the injured and the stray, the ones that are outliers, out on their own. There's strength in being united together in fellowship. So if you aren't part of a church body, get connected to one. Do a search for Bible-based Christian churches around and come up with a plan. Talk to those people that you know that are Christians, ask where they go to church, and make a list, and then go and visit these churches. Make sure it is a Bible-based church. And the only way you're going to find this out, yes, you can look at the website, you can see what their values are, what their mission is, etc. But you need to go and attend, and you need to pray before you go that the Holy Spirit would give you a strong urging for or against that church, whether you are supposed to be there or not. And then go and visit another church and another church and another church. And the more that you visit, the more you'll start to feel the nudging. And I would strongly encourage that when you find that church that is the right church for you, the Holy Spirit will tell you this is where you are supposed to be. Plant here, grow here, be involved here. Okay, continuing on part 2.
This has been a production of Iron Sheep Ministries.